Hello, and I'm Stuart Garlick, and welcome back to Jazzkaar 2016, presented with Viljandi Vibes. So, we're in Tallinn, and we're here with the legendary Norwegian double bass player Steinar Raknes. So, let's get going.
This is the story from my neighborhood. Well, I was not exactly born down in Hollywood. A clean-cut kid, ready to go. Met a girl that took him to the go. Now hit it! Way down the scale of the fairy tale, and give me drippy love, puppy love, hard as nails. Hangover in Hanover, tops in Berlin. I'm a scuba diver with a bunch of whiskey and gin. Drench my soul, 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 drench my soul. Drench my soul, 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 drench my soul. Unredeemed by self-esteem. Sometimes the walk of life can kick you hard in the spleen. Trying to recover, you just got a lover, popping so hard, still in the green. Where she was spreading Jackson aces hidden in the sleeve. She made him run up on the rocks through the rattling tambourine. Hit me one more time, make it shaken and stirred, and drain the cup of bitterness and be free as a bird. Drench my soul, 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 drench my soul. Drench my soul, 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 drench my soul. Breaking the waves like a killer whale, running to fly high, riding the storm, ready to press sail. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Crawling on the floor, trying to find the bed. By extension of the senses, he was torn to shreds. On further reflections, he got a grip on self-deception. I'm not in hell, I'm standing on the porch like a cockroach. Just like a cockroach. Drench my soul, 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 drench my soul. She was born as the northern light flashed upon the sky. Greens and blues and tangerine blazed along with her cries. The big dipper was her carriage, and the moon was her first sight. In the backseat of a jalopy, speeding through the night. Raven looking hair gently winding round her neck. Walking by herself, saving from the wreck. A tender blooming flower child searching peace at the spring of life. She found her way to loneliness before she could say knife. I'm trying to look back in a cloudy state of mind. On the edge of losing reason, sense is hard to find. I wish you peace and happiness and love on solid ground. Start singing your own melody, and ease is to be found.
Well, thank you for those.
You're welcome.
So, shall we take a seat?
Sure. I'm all plugged in here.
Technology, it's great, isn't it? So, is it Steinar or Steinar to begin with?
It's different in Norway also. Where I come from, I say Steinar,
Mm-hmm.
and in Oslo they say Steinar, and so pick and choose.
I will practice. Okay, so your new album, it's called Down South, and it was recorded entirely in Argentina. But can you tell us something about the exact place where you were recording?
Yeah, it was in Buenos Aires, in a great studio, Romaphonic studio. So we spent 2 days there actually and recorded the whole album.
Could I ask you to pick up the microphone next to you? That would be really helpful. Thank you. Okay. So, how much did being in Argentina influence the recording, do you think?
Well, the musicians are Argentine, the guys I play with, and it definitely affects the music. And I've already been in Argentina for
I think was it 4 months when we started the recording. So I was in a kind of Latin American mood, I think. So which is maybe hard to explain what that is, because it's of course many various things as well. But I would say the album has kind of a romantic vibe. You know, the sound of the Argentine guitar and the percussion and everything sounds different from what I've done before.
And did it make you feel somewhat sentimental when you were writing your lyrics and so on as well?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I went there with my little son. He was half a year when we came to Argentina, and so he learned to walk over there, and so of course these things affect you also.
Would you say that the album would have turned out differently if you'd stayed in Norway to record rather than go all that way?
Yeah, I think so. I think if I stayed in Norway, it would be a much rougher album, much more, maybe more jazzy also. Also because of the musicians I play with in Norway, and so I think the release is more nice, if you see what I mean, than if it had been recorded in Norway.
And how did your upbringing in Norway influence how you are as a musician, do you think?
I think first of all, I'm a jazz musician, so it's a lot of good jazz musicians in Norway. So it's been and all of them are kind of learned up to they learn to be free, kind of free thinking, not so studying all kind of you don't have to like know all the Coltrane solos for being a jazz saxophonist in Norway, you know. So it's yeah, so I think it kind of have affected me to be a little bit maybe open-minded to try out different stuff. Yeah.
So if you were advising young jazz musicians coming up through the system, you'd say don't pay as much attention to tradition and how other people did it as how you feel.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's both actually, because I'm kind of I look upon myself as like a kind of a traditionalist, but and I've been playing bass from like Paul Chambers and these guys, you know, Charles Mingus, and I really like studied the tradition, but I think the goal is to be free to do whatever you want to do. So I think it's very nice to study the tradition, but not to like copy it. Just copy the tradition, but try to get free from it.
On the album, there's some originals and some covers. One of the covers that I liked was Sweet Child of Mine, which sounds completely different to the original to the extent that you almost can't tell that it's based on a Guns N' Roses song. So what I want to ask is, how do you go about picking apart an original song and making it into something brand new? What's your process?
It's kind of learning the song, and by the song I mean the melody and the chords, and then try to play it on the bass. So I did actually that tune. I remember the first version was kind of a reggae version. I tried out. But then I ended up with a more melodic thing. And on the album, the percussionist is playing on an Irish instrument. It's like a hand drum called Gallahan, which is, I think, sounds really nice.
Yeah. And you've been involved in other collaborations, most recently on something called Arvas with, I've got to get this name right, Sarah Mariella Gulp Beaska.
Yeah.
So she's a yoiker. Now, perhaps you'd like to explain very briefly yoiking and what it is for people who don't know.
Yeah, sure. It's the Sami way of singing. Sami is the northern regions of Norway, Finland, Russia, and did I say Sweden? Yeah. It's a very old tradition and consists of sometimes words, but not so many words most of the time. So it's more like it oftentimes it kind of reminds me of a bass groove because it repeats itself and goes around and around.
So how do your collaborations change your solo work?
I worked with Joik for many years, for 20 years actually, because so I worked before Arvas. I was working with and like the Queen of Joik in Norway. She passed away 2 years ago, so that's why we started Arvas actually, and I think she learned me a lot about singing or getting into the. I can't say I look upon myself as a singer. You know, I'm a bass player, but I really like to sing songs because it's. Yeah, I just like it, and I have also I like to write some lyrics. You know, to yeah, kind of express something. And she learned me, I think, to try to really get into the music. Yeah.
There's something really Tom Waits and Bruce Springsteen-esque about your vocals. Is that? Are they the people you grew up listening to? Are they people you grew up with generally? Their albums?
I didn't. Yeah, sure. Tom Waits I didn't listen to before I was maybe 20, but Bruce Springsteen I listened to when I was young. But no, I don't know. I think it's more about my physics in the throat.
Okay, so it's nature, not nurture, as it were. Okay,
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, you're here at Jazzkaar, and where can people see you if they want to see you?
Here in Estonia. Oh.
Yes.
I can't remember all the dates. Tartu, Viljandi. Please help me, guys. Sorry. Turin.
Okay, so
and here in Tallinn.
So Tartu, Viljandi, Turku, and you'll also be performing at Jazzkaar in Tallinn. Yes, this week. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. And what are the benefits for you of performing at Jazzkaar? So, is there a social benefit as well as the benefit of people hearing your music?
Yeah, sure. It's always nice with the festivals to first of all to meet all the audience, but also oftentimes you meet a lot of other musicians, you know, so you can maybe jam sessions and stuff like that. You know, I really like. So.
Okay. Well, we've got time for one more tune. So, what are you going to play for us next?
What was that? Maybe I'll play. I think I'll play a cover tune then. Actually, it's. I think I changed my plan. So then I do. It's a Roland Sally tune called "Killing the Blues," which is. Roland Sally was Chris Isaac's bass player.
Okay, so this is Jazzkaar with Viljandi Vibes, and this is Steinar Raknes. Thank you.
like a moonbeam in her eyes. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Nothing sadder than losing yourself in love. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over